guys, welcome back to my channel, and everyone else who clicked on this video, welcome. I hope you enjoy your stay. I thought I would do something fun today and show you guys some of my old artwork I did way back then. Now, I have a lot of portfolios, so I could break this up into several videos. I also have some old manga comic book art I would love to share with you guys, but I will save that for something special. If I make it to 100 subscribers, I will share my old comic book art with you guys. So, I'm not going to say that these are bad or cringy, because when you're first learning how to draw, or you're first starting out on your artistic path, wherever you are at that moment, and that's the best you can do, and you put in all your effort and love and feeling into that particular art piece, then it's good. It's excellent. That's awesome. You should be proud of yourself for drawing that. And you know, don't ever, you can look at back at something and not like something, but look at it as this was my path that led me to this style, or led me to this, and led me to this, and love each piece, no matter how old it is. Like, these are probably very cringy, but I still love them because that was the best I could do at that point in time, and that led me to finding my own voice, my own style as an artist. So please keep that in mind when you're just starting, and don't let it discourage you. Just draw and draw and draw, no matter what. Just keep drawing, and you will eventually get to something in a style and a way you like to draw and that you are happy with. You're not going to be happy all the time, but keep pushing yourself forward all the time. So I hope you guys enjoy this old artwork. I'm going to say this is, some of this stuff is dated, some of it's not, but I'm going to peg this work at about 2003 to 2008 or 9. So this is going to be fun. I haven't looked at some of this stuff in a while. So let's see. Oh, we have, I think this was for a contest. So this, no, the miscellaneous here, this was for packing, but this was for a contest. We were supposed to draw the Beat Girl from Shoujo Beat, and if you don't know what that is, it was a manga anthology of girls manga. And they had their own little mascot, and they had a contest, a costume contest going on one time where you get featured in their book. I didn't win. That's okay. I would think I was mad at the time, but there's my old signature logo there. So you see? 2007 there. So this isn't the original. The original is long gone because Viz won the original for their contest entries. So I got a color copy. But yeah, I went for some Art Nouveau thing, and I think I got this from a fashion book. I don't know how to pronounce his name. It's Erte or something like that. He was a fashion designer from the 1920s who had these big, luxurious styles. I'm going to show you how I used to draw faces. I don't know if you guys can see that. No, probably not. But look at that. Such pointy, pointy eyeballs. I did a lot of spiky eyes, or my mom called them spider eyes. They were quite dangerous, you know. I just ripped the paper. And let's see here. Oh, this is one of, I guess I can't really call my OC, but I am particularly obsessed with Oscar Wilde, and I created a manga from the picture of Dorian Gray. I wanted to do a manga version, and this was one of the chapter titles I did for that. I think this was rejected. I think this is why it's in here, because I wasn't particularly, I was happy with it at the moment. I was looking at it like, wow, that's, because I wanted to show the effects of the drugs that he did, that took, you know, what they did to him internally. Maybe not outwardly. So I have a pair of, I guess those are moth wings here. Look at all this screen tone. Man, that's a lot of screen tone. Just imagine what this cost me. I was so obsessed with learning how to do screen tones. I put like such an excessive amount on the page. It was really unnecessary. Here's another, I think, rejected chapter title. Once Again, this is Dorian. I was learning how to do lineless screen tone work, where you put the drawing on the other side of the page, then you use your light box, and then you put screen tone over top of it, and you tone, and it gives this lovely lineless look here. And there's flowers coming out of his pants. Oh, how nice is that? I don't know what I was thinking. And these blobby things, I don't know. Again, I think that's why I rejected this personally, because I didn't like it after a while. Again, like look at that, look at his eyelash there, and his eyebrow, like, it's all the way off the page, off his face, off his hair. It's just like floating out in space. The wings aren't bad though. The wings are pretty good. I don't do too much with pen. Oh, here's another drawing of Dorian. It looks like watercolors, as I was learning how to do watercolors back then. So I'm gonna peg this at like 2007 probably, right here. I don't know why he's blue. No idea why he's blue. I thought it was probably cool back then. Look at these weird faces, guys. These weird floating heads. I think that comes from heavily inspired by Takaya Miyo's work. And I hope I said her name right. I probably didn't. I'm sorry. There's some black roses. It's so weird now to look at this. Like, I was so proud of this back then. So much tiny details. Here's another cover. Again, it's Dorian. See, there's the cover title right there. Getting more floating heads, and he's like, it's actually kind of gruesome. Look at that. He's ripping himself open. There's his rib cage and all these roses. Ooh, spilling out. Some moth wings. I'm still actually really proud of this border. I still love this border. Like, I wanted it to look like gold, and looks like so many layers on here that again built up and then scraped off a little bit with a knife to get that look. Wow. I still really love this book so much. I'm still very proud of this, despite how ugly it looks. That hair, man, that hair. Let's see. Oh, here we have a comic page. This is one of my first. Well, I didn't say my first. My first I haven't shown you guys yet. I did when I was like 21. I'm gonna save that. I'm not gonna show you guys that. That's really bad pencil work. But these two were my main characters. Before they fell, they were fallen angels. And here we have Tsubasa and Yuki, two twin angel brothers. Right, and they were in their past, and everything was still happy, still good. Before they both fell, became corrupted. And just a random character design. More screen tone practice from the looks of it. And it's just, I don't know why I did the eyes that way. They're so pointy chins. Like, look at that chin. It could like, boop, cut his collar right off there. And those fingernails, ooh, scary fingernails. I used to print my own screen tone too with my printer. I would scan like textiles in or pictures in and print them out on sticky adhesive paper to make my own patterns and designs, and that's what this is here. I used to spend so much money on screen tone, guys. I still have all of them too. I have like $300 worth of screen tones in my closet that I don't really use. And again, some work of my two main angel characters, Tsubasa and Yuki. This was one of the title covers, I think. We have the earth there. I still love working with screen tones. It's a lot of fun to be covered in and get all messy. not the digital ones. I love the real ones. Here we have Dorian, which was just sort of like a colored piece I was working on. I loved doing this. I was so happy with the magnolias here. Excuse me. That actually look like magnolias. And this design I think I got from a jewelry magazine because I wanted to learn how to draw jewelry. And so I looked at a lot of different books and magazines on that. My mom used to make jewelry, so I would often look at what she did, the patterns that she would come up with, and sort of try and copy that. And we have his Dorian's mirror here, which Lord Henry, who's down here with his shirt wide open, gave to him as a gift. I have Narcissus flower coming out. And more flowers coming out of his pants. I did that a lot. How sad is that? And look at these long legs. Oh, look at those toes. He's got painted toes. Why did I do that? Again, as you see, I'm not too good at feet. I suck at feet so much. And there we have Basil. Sweet Basil. I don't know why I drew him like that, but he... scruffy beard and long hair. They all have long hair. And here we have a little flower fairy from the looks of it. A little sketch. So this is probably 2006 or 7 here. I'm still in my 20s at this point. I was very proud of this, the very costume design and her body proportions. Though they're a little bit off, her shoulders are quite big. And again, look guys, that pointy face. But like I said in the beginning of this, it was a start. This was my start. And it's taken a long time to find my style, but I have found it. And so I'm still very proud of these. Again, well, here we have Dorian again. Look at those eyes. Oh, man, everything was pointy for me back then. Everything. Pointy hair, pointy eyes, pointy chin, pointy nose. I was still really proud of this after I was done with it. I posted it up above my art desk. It's hugging a mirror, but you can't see his reflection for some reason. And look at those rings. Those are a lot of rings. I'm surprised he can bend his fingers. That's pretty cool, the little fish there. And I gave him tattoos. You see, he had a little cobweb tattoo, and then he had a tattoo from here all the way down of these vines and hollies. I was trying to be very symbolic, I think, back then. And again, another one of Dorian, it looks like. Tattered wings and sort of, I guess, steampunk, maybe I was going for. I don't know, but it's a fun little drawing. I did, I never completed. Happens. Didn't complete much back then. Because I would sketch it and then like, okay, I want to move on to something else. I don't want to finish it. So lazy. And here we have one of Link. Still one of my favorite video games ever. Ever. I love this game. And this pose looks like it came from X 1999. Looks like a very Kamui pose here. Look at that shoulder. It's a huge shoulder. Fingers don't really match up there, do they? I don't know why he's bleeding the Triforce there. I have no idea why. I had this thing about drawing blood, I think, in a lot of my early drawings. I have no idea why I would do that. No idea. We have Navi flying around his head. Oh, here's my other OC from the old comic, Tsubasa. This was supposed to be a cover, I believe. I never did finish coloring this one. It's all trapped up in... I was thinking again, trying to be symbolic here. See the hands. Look at that, that's rather creepy actually. It's really creepy. And the feathers. So I think I was supposed to be trying to be symbolic, I think here, of and being dragged down, caught up in his own wrongdoings, I guess, his own trappings. Again, here we go. I did that a lot. I don't know if it's a bondage thing. I hope not. I have no idea. This is from another manga story I was doing, and this took place in Japan around the 15 to 1600s. I think at this point it was like 2007 or 8 here. I was doing this, and my obsession was Inuyasha. So I think I did a similar story. I don't remember anymore. Again with the pointy faces. Looks like they're standing in water. Looks like all wrapped up again. I don't know. I like doing that for some reason. I was very proud of this. I imagined how it was all going to be colored and everything, and I never finished it. I'm so lazy, guys. So lazy. And this is really old. Here, this is 2007, I believe. This was a cover for my old comic. So we have my OC Tsubasa, which I love. I still love him. He's still beautiful. I haven't drawn him in a long time, but he has wings out of his head and his back. There's wings everywhere. This is his brother Yuki, and this was a schoolgirl who sort of accidentally got mixed up in his sort of hero quest here, and she became quite attached to him. As you can see, I was not so good at drawing front views, like that chin. Pointy chin. Front view faces were very difficult for me back then. It took a long time to learn how to do that correctly without making them look lopsided like this. I was so much better, as you can see, at the side view here. And you can see kanji here on these little pearls. I was obsessed with doing kanji because I was just learning hiragana, katakana, and kanji, and everything Japanese. I was obsessed with. And random drawing here, which, as you can see, was taken from Takaya Mio piece. I hope I'm saying her name right. I'm probably not, and I'm sorry. But I was very inspired by her, and I looked at a lot of her works, so I think this is where this comes from, most likely. Again, roses, mirrors, I don't know, it's really weird. Oh, here we have Inuyasha. This, I don't know why this is in here. This is old. This is 2004 here, this piece. I'm still proud of this. It was so good for back then. Look at those eyes, man. This was a point I was drawing really thick eyes way back then. The Shikon jewel there, whole. And I still love this show. I still watch this. I love his brother Sesshomaru though. Oh, he's so gorgeous. I love him so much. That sounds really weird, but I don't care. And another page. My characters in my manga. So we have Tsubasa, Yuki, Cho, and Mayhem, which belongs to Yuki there. She is a demon, I believe, so hence the red eyes. And I think this doesn't look like screen tone, it looks like ink wash and colored pencils and some white ink there. Nice. Random illustration here. Again, unfinished. I have a lot of unfinished pieces from back then because I have this awful perfectionist thing within me. And back then, I would get very frustrated if it didn't come out looking how I wanted it to in my head. You know, and then I would just leave it and never ever finish it again. Again, some watercolors. Looks like deleter paper. Oh my gosh, this is 2007 or 8 here. This was from Ruby Gloom. I don't know if you guys know that show, but you can look it up. It was a cute little goth show that I loved to watch back then, and I wanted to draw sort of like some fan art of her looking like a normal girl, but wow, it's actually rather scary looking. Totally disproportionate. Some screen tones and watercolors there. Background's pretty good, I think, but rather frightening to look at. Things like flaming. And some fan art of Jareth from Labyrinth. The name. Sort of, I don't know why he's wearing a mask on this side of his face, but yeah. Pointy eyes again, just like right off the page. It's unbelievable. That pencil work. I was so happy with this at the time. I'm so good. Not. So this, I would peg, again, 2008. Here. Oh, and a scary looking Batman. I wanted to draw an Elseworlds Batman, because I think I used to be on this place called Comics Career, and because I wanted to learn how to make comics and be a professional and talk with some professionals that were on that site. It's no longer there anymore. It's shut down a long time ago, but someone challenged me to this and I did it. And this is what came out. Like, I don't know, he's got beads coming off actual bat wings. Can you imagine that kind of Batman coming after you? Run for your life! It's like he'll eat you. Look at those lips. Those are humongous lips. Oh my gosh. And then we have Robin in the background, which is from a different picture, which I don't think is in here. I removed it. And here we're getting into my Art Nouveau phase, so I would say 2008 or 9 with this. This is where my okay. So I know this video is already pretty long. I don't want to make it too much longer because I had another case I wanted to show you guys, but I will save that for a little bit later because I don't want to make this super long. And I think there's still some stuff in here. Yeah, see, we have another character design. You see the change in the eyes there. Again, the same pose as before. I guess I really like this pose, so I think I used it a fair bit. Again, it's alright. It's all part of learning process. But I will call it here. And I will do more of this because this was so much fun to share this with you guys. And thank you for joining me and flipping through my old portfolio case here. And I really appreciate it. And if you made it to the end of this really long video, I have something special because you guys deserve it, because you guys are awesome and I appreciate all of you. So I'm gonna give you guys some cookies. Oh, that's a donut. Just some little random cutesy doodles I did. So yes, thank you for making it to the end of this video. And I appreciate you guys so much for always watching, commenting. Thank you so much. You guys really inspire me and push me forward because all of you are so amazing and keep up all your work. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for watching this, and I will see you lovelies in the next video. Bye bye!